Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. San Francisco readying for their first drive of the game on offense. And in his 9th season in the league, 6 with the 49ers, it's Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Jimmy going to look to throw it on the first play. Open man is Samuel, complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 8 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And here, Charles, is a look at the impact of some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Niners at 2-3 here to begin the new season. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. There's Garoppolo to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Well, the Falcons now get to stretch their wings on offense here, and at quarterback for them is a former 2nd overall pick, who spent 4 seasons as a starter in Tennessee, Marcus Mariota.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Mariota to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First down, Mariota. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, Mariota. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run with Patterson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mariota. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. On 4th down, Mariota is off, and on comes Atlanta's Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answer the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Up the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now the second-year man from Louisiana. Here's Elijah Mitchell. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Play action, Garoppolo. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Garoppolo now. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. On 2nd and 7, Mariota. This pass is caught by London. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Pass complete to Bird out right here. And they'll work this down inside the 30. From the 29, Mariota. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Eric Armstead able to record his 5th sack of the season. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. This time, he had no chance. They were uninstalled.
If we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, You and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you're head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. The kick by Gould is good, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They go play action. Mariota. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. From the 27, Garoppolo. And the grab by Croft. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Finding Gray on the out route. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. The kick by Gold is good, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their own 18. Now Patterson to start the drive. Pass the 20 for a short gain, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On second down, a run with Patterson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Mariota. Throw left side. There's London. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. From the 39, Garoppolo. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Yeah, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Mariota. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Mariota. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. First down, Mariota. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mariota. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. And here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. And call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down to our message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Mariota. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Patterson. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to the ground now. Patterson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Now Mariota to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Mariota into the hands of London. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A right side run with Patterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Got his man, it's London. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Again, it's Hunt. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mariota to throw it. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. From the 31, Garoppolo toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the 49ers first down.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. To throw is Garoppolo. And he fires one incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points. Beginning on the ground with Patterson.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44, Mariota. This is to Pitts on the quick. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Toss left side, Patterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Mariota now. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounce into the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 22, Garoppolo. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 36. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Falcon football. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Mariota. And caught by London. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To throw Mariota. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Nick Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
A 52-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Good footwork at the 30. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Garoppolo again. Open man is Samuel, complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot him now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. From the 25 on 2nd down, Mariota. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mariota now from the 50. On the move to his left. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Throwing is Mariota. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Mariota. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mariota. Into the hands of London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And his throw here's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Mariota. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, Mariota is off, and on comes Atlanta's Younghoe Koo. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as good running gets him to about the 44. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock is different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when